Hi guys, this is Matthias, and in this video I'd like to show you some of the intensity from a Battle Royale match. Starting from the very beginning here, you see some highlights from the mid game, and of course most of it is going to be from the end game, because normally this is when the match is the most exciting. I landed here at the 5 cabins at G5. Normally we call this Crazy Spawn, for obvious reasons. This is probably the most interesting area to spawn in outside of Pleasant Valley, at least in my opinion it is. Now right here you might be wondering, why am I not picking up the AR? Thing is that I can't pick up a weapon while reloading, and I didn't want to miss out on what actually was 2 guys here, but I thought it was just that one first guy. So as I'm sure you understand, not picking up the AR in the first place is a big risk, but luckily for me it was still here when I got back. So as you can tell, there is quite a lot of shooting going on. And I see this guy first and foremost. I thought I would be able to pick him off with a couple of body shots, but it wasn't meant to be.
What the fuck?
So yeah, I picked him off with a couple of shots through the glass. It's normally that's not that hard to do. Most people sit in the middle of the caravan, and I just took a chance and it paid off. Now for whatever reason, I think a lot of people have noticed after the latest patch, we almost always take damage when we land. It's a little bit irritating, and a lot of people have been complaining about it. And normally it's enough with 1 gauze or 1 bandage to heal up, and I think this is due to a change that is meant to prevent us from falling under the ground. Yeah, you gotta love it when this happens. So yeah, moving on to the mid game, and I'm taking damage from everywhere. I lost my car, losing blood, and I've lost a lot of confidence. I'm really hoping that I only have to fight 1 guy at a time. And what you also probably noticed is that I changed my reticle to this little cross. I've really had a hard time making up my mind which one I prefer. First aid kit for the win. Having one applied before the fight begins can be a lifesaver, but it's really hard to time it sometimes.
GG.
Good game. Yeah, this tree should have my name on it. So now with only 9 players left, things start to get really interesting. The guy up on the hill there has a hunting rifle, and he has let me know it. I cannot take this fight, so instead I try to get to my car in order to get closer. GG.
You got 2 shots of shotgun close range?
I have no idea. Don't analyze this game, man. So yeah, this guy wasn't too happy about how things turned out, and I think some of the pellets from his shotgun hit the car. That's why he didn't do as much damage to me as he thought. And he actually reacted quite strongly to me saying GG. You hit me with a sniper, you hit me really good. Good game between us, that doesn't mean that this game is good. So yeah, just to explain GG and where it comes from. Good game is a courtesy thing between players. It has nothing to do with what you think about the game in terms of the title of the game. The fact of the matter is, it's an esports term, and there are certain esports games and certain tournaments where you are required to say it. And if you don't, you risk being disqualified, and you may have to pay a fee for bad behavior. So yeah, I really want to pick up the hunting rifle from that first guy that I killed, but the loot bag is a little bit exposed here. However, there are several cars here, and I decided to move one of the cars in position in order to get at least a little bit of cover. So now some of you guys might be wondering, why did I throw away the shotgun? Wouldn't it be better to have a weapon for each possible situation? Well, I believe that in this terrain I can avoid shotgun fights, and that's what I'm planning to try to do. Now the fact that I have a car, and the fact that I could come back and pick up another car should I lose the other one, I'm hoping that I can keep a certain distance between me and whatever opponents I'm going to face. So I decided to go with AR, hunting rifle, and grenades. So from here on out, I actually thought that the last guy is here, somewhere to the southeast. It's from this direction where I heard the last shots coming from, and I'm assuming that he's hiding behind one of these trees here. Now, the fact of the matter is, I was looking for this guy for quite a while. In the beginning here, I didn't want to drive into the trees because, you know, I don't have a shotgun, and even if I did, since I don't know where he is, I would risk getting into a situation where he has a massive advantage and he could actually shoot me out of the car before I have a chance to react. Now eventually I start getting impatient. What I decide to do is that I drive away from the trees here, I get out of the car and hide behind this rock in order to pre-med, and now I'm just gonna go there and try to kill him. I don't care if it's a bad idea. This has already taken too long. As I'm sure you know by the way I'm explaining this, me driving around here lasted for a lot longer than what you see in the video. Okay, so now I'm starting to realize that he might not be here at all. Now, it is of course possible to strafe around a tree in order to make sure that you're out of line of sight of somebody driving around the way I do. But I really don't think that's the case anymore. So again, I get to a position that I believe is relatively safe in order to apply another first aid kit, and now I need to start looking for him in another area of the safe zone. Oh yeah, by the way, the next video is going to be called Matti A's driving tutorial. I will show you everything there is to know about trees and cars. Good game, man. Good game. So yeah, that's all for this time. My name is Matti A's, and I want to thank you all for watching.